You know your scales, you know your positions. So why do your solos still sound like exercises? Because box-only visualization is a trap. If you only see shapes, you only play shapes. By the end of this video, I will give you a simple exercise that allows you to break out of the box so you can actually hear and feel the fretboard. When you're having a conversation with a friend, you're not picturing the dictionary and spelling out every word. You're just kind of saying what you want to say, thinking emotionally, and it happens. Playing guitar should be exactly the same. But instead of speaking a language, we stare at the neck and try to calculate visual geometry. This is not my idea. This is peer-reviewed cognitive science. It's called dual task interference. Studies show the brain has a very limited processing power. So if you're using 80% of your processing power looking and seeing geometric shapes, you are not using your ability. You're basically wasting your RAM, if you will, to visually see shapes, but you're not listening. You're not hearing the music. You're not really soloing. What you're doing is you're choking your auditory cortex. You're not listening to the music. You have to pay attention to the sound. Music is the art of listening. Stop sounding like a robot. The solution is hearing and understanding target points. Check this out. When we have a tonality like A minor pentatonic, we have 5 notes: A, C, D, E, and G, and then again A. I'm going to play it on the B string. So I'll start with the note C. C, D, E, G, and A. And I'm hearing that, and that's very important. I'm hearing that from the point of view of the note A. So I'm hearing this A minor pentatonic sound. Now, the important note, or the most important note for me to understand, hear and feel, is the note A, because this is my home base. So I do want to hear all the notes going to that note. This is very important. So we have 3 target notes, 3 anchor notes in this position or scale that we want to think about. The note A, the 1, the note C, the flat 3, and the note E, the 5. First of all, let's hear and try to feel that sound. I'm gonna hum the note A so I'm connected to the sounds. When I'm playing that, I'm trying to raise my auditory awareness, right? I'm trying to listen as deeply as possible. So I'm listening to this note. And I'm trying to feel it. I'm trying to tag emotionally in my system what it feels and how it makes sense. This is important. The first target point, or the first sort of like note that we want to pay attention, is the note A. How does that feel to us in relationship to that scale? Let's try. When we have a center, for example, A minor pentatonic, A, C, D, E, G, and A, I'm going to look at that sound from the point of view of the B string, because I don't want to see the shape. I want to pay attention to the sounds. So I'm having this note A humming in the background, and I'll play the scale. So again. Now, my first anchor point is the note A. So I'm trying to hear everything in relationship to that sound. Hum it. When I'm listening in that way, the note C, the flat 3, sound a certain way. The note D, the 4, sound a certain way. The note E, the 5, the flat 7, G, and the 1. In this exercise, I'll play the scale on the B string, but I will highlight the note A. So I'll try to hear. So I'm repeating that note. I'm going back to it. I'm surrounding that note. So I'm seeing and hearing and feeling that note A as a center. That is very important. When you are soloing and you're hearing different cool ideas, the whole point is that resolution of the A. So I'm hearing that anchor note, that anchor point, that target note, the A, as a very crucial part of my phrase. So again, I'm looking at it right now on the B string. This is the first target note. Our second target note is the note E, the 5. Why is it the 5? A, C, D, E. This is the 1, the flat 3, the 4, and the 5. So I'm gonna play an idea surrounding and going around the note E, and kind of resolving or ending my phrase there. A lot of times in the music literature, we'll target the 1, the 3, and the 5. These are our target notes. We did the note A, now we're doing the note E, which is the 5. It will sound like this, maybe. Or, right, I'm going back and forth around that note E. A lot of times, this will be sort of like a moment, sort of like a cadence. The line will pause there, but the ultimate resolution will still be the 1, the A. Let's hear it one more time, and now with the point of view of the note C, the flat 3. Again, we have the flat 3, the 4, the 5, the flat 7, and the 1. They're all beautiful, but the target notes, those anchor points of the scale, will be a lot of times the 1, the 3, and the 5. Now I'll play a simple phrase stopping on the note C, again hearing the A as a center. Super simple, but I'm allowing that flat 3 to resonate, and I'm hearing that as a target note. I can also use this top note here. Right, so I can stop my phrase on that note C as a flat 3. By doing so, I'm listening, I'm hearing, and I'm processing the sound. It's always a very good idea to try and sing. So let's do that one time on that B string. I'm having this anchor and I'm hearing Do, Re, Mi, Sol, La, Do, Re, Mi, Sol, La, and I'm hearing that A, that sound, as my first target note, the E as the second one, and the C. A lot of people play these shapes blindly, just seeing this visual geometry. Now, I understand, but we really need to hear that. And one of the ways to kind of break out of this box, this habit sort of not listening, is trying to see that in a different way. And that's why I'm playing it in one string, so you're not attached to your box. Now, I'll use those 3 target notes, the A, the C, and the E, the 1, the 3, and the 5. Let's check it out. Showcasing the note A, surrounding that again. Showcasing that. Now I'll try the note E, the second one we did. Now I'll try again the note A. Now, I'll try to take a little more freedom. I'll do one more kind of run with the jam track. I will try to not only use the B string, or not 95%, but I'll be a little bit more free, but still paying attention to those anchor points. The note A. Try to go to note E. I'll go to note C. A. If you want to grab tabs for that exact exercise, that's available for free right now on Patreon for 7 days. I'll see you next week.